Hey guys, and welcome back to the J2 channel. And this is your match review of the two games that have obviously just happened at the exact same time. Obviously, Senegal have just defeated Ecuador 2-1 in a very cagey game, a very intense game. And obviously, the Netherlands beat Qatar comfortably 2-0. I knew they'd beat Qatar, so I didn't watch that game. I ended up watching um, the Senegal Ecuador game, although I did miss the first half, unfortunately. So it is what it is. Just like the other game recently that I missed the first half of. I can't really talk about the first half of this game. All I can talk about now is really Senegal's second half and just the group in general. It's obviously a Group A review, a review of the whole group. I'll be doing this for every single group because obviously now all the groups play at the same time at some stage. So later on, Wales face England and Iran face the US. So obviously they'll be played at the same time, and we'll be doing a Group B review later on today. So let's just start with the Group A review. Just quickly on Netherlands Qatar. Look, it was a standard win for the Netherlands. Yes, I didn't watch the game, but at the end of the day, I'm guessing Qatar probably didn't create many chances. I'm guessing it was pretty easy for the Netherlands to sort of just control the game. Maybe just create a couple chances. Just score a few goals and that, and yeah, fair play. Obviously, the main man once again, he's in your thumbnail, guys. Gakpo. Gakpo is the guy right now. He has scored in every single game so far in this tournament. He's definitely been one of the best players so far in this tournament, at least the best player for the Netherlands so far. I feel like Netherlands as a team has maybe been disappointing, um, a bit underwhelming. I feel like they could play better as well. Some players could be stepping up to the plate, I feel like, more. But it does feel like players like Depay are now getting into their full flow again, getting back to full fitness. So yeah, fair play, fair play to them, and just a comfortable win. You saw the first goal, I saw the highlights. The first goal was wonderful, some good football, between Depay and Klaassen, and then gets to Gakpo. Gakpo stays composed. He knows when to shoot, and he puts in the bottom corner. Yeah, really good finish, man. He's had three types of finishes. He scored with his head, he scored with his left foot, and he scored with his right foot. And I'm sorry, like, that's proper striker. That he's got all the fundamentals to be a top striker. He can score headers. He's shown that. He's scored with his left foot. He scored with his right foot. He's tall. He's strong. He can dribble with the ball. He's got a good strike on him. Unfortunately, Chelsea are not linked with him. He's going to be linked to a load of top clubs though. But it does look like the favourite is Manchester United. Manchester United have wanted Gakpo since the summer transfer window that just ended a couple months back. So I think it's very likely they're going to get him, and he's been very good for PSV this season. One of the only few players so far in Europe to have 10 plus in goals and assists. So fair play to him, man. He's having a really good season. Really young player as well. I'm pretty sure I think he's 21. I may have got that wrong, but yeah, he's definitely young. He's definitely in the range between 19 and probably 22, somewhere between there. So yeah, fair play to him, man, and hopefully continues. Obviously, now that Netherlands have topped the group, they will face whoever comes second in Group B. So that will either be one of Iran, England, Wales, or the United States. And yes, I did say Wales, even though I think they have absolutely no chance tonight of beating England 4+0. At the end of the day, they still have a chance. I think it's likely either going to be Wales or Iran. Let's just keep it real. I think England will obviously beat Wales tonight, so yeah, England will probably face second place Senegal, who are now through, which I'll talk about in just a second. But in terms of the Dutch, they'll be looking forward to watching those games tonight. Mainly Wales, Iran, bloody hell. Mainly Wales, USA, because obviously, it's a big game for both nations. Whoever doesn't lose, or at least if Iran just don't lose, they go through. If the USA win, they go through. It's as simple as that. So they're likely to face either of those two teams. And I think the Dutch will fancy themselves, although I don't think those games will be easy for them. Anyway, we're moving on to Senegal. Senegal, man. Senegal versus Ecuador. I watched the second half, not the first one. Like I said, I just missed the first half just due to my stupidity, really. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys on that one. It is what it is. But in the second half, to me, it looked cagey. Looked like a cagey half. Obviously, I had just seen that Ismail Assar had scored a penalty at first, and maybe that was the type of goal that was needed, maybe to have this game liven up just a little bit, have this game have a bit of fire to it. Because I don't know how the first half went, but if I was to guess, I would say that maybe it was just cagey, maybe it was just very intense. Maybe neither team were willing to go for it. It was one of those ones where Senegal needed to attack and Ecuador just needed a point. So maybe Ecuador just sat back, relaxed, did their thing. But yeah, Senegal got that penalty. Ismail Assar, big man for the big moments. Now that Mane is not with the team, he puts in the back of the net. Fair play to him. And you think to yourself, yeah, now this game's gonna get a bit fiery because now Senegal in the driving seat to go through. All of a sudden, Ecuador need to go for the game. And the second half was a good second half, man. I do feel sorry for Ecuador, man, because you know what? They did deserve to go through. But it just wasn't enough, man. Senegal's, I guess, quality in defense, I guess, in this game in particular, except for the goal that they conceded, was just too good for Ecuador. So, yeah, fair play. In terms of the equalizer, yeah, it was just a corner that came in, a flick on, that none of the Senegalese players realized, or they didn't even mark the player that flicked the header on. So, yeah, it is what it is. And Caicedo puts it in the back of the net. Another big player for them, probably their best player in the team alongside Valencia. And yeah, that was a big goal for Ecuador, man. And at that stage, it would have meant that Ecuador would have gone through because, like I said, they were on 4 points. Senegal were on 3 points. So all Ecuador needed was just a point. They just needed just not to lose. But Senegal came back straight away a few minutes later with King Kouli. King Kouli. Kalidou Koulibaly. This is why I supported Senegal tonight. This is why I wanted them to win. Because, my boys Mendy, my boys Mendy and Koulibaly, both play for Chelsea. I want as many Chelsea players to do well in this tournament as possible because it only benefits, me and my club. So it is, you get what I'm saying? And yeah, that goal will do a great confidence to Koulibaly, who I actually think has had a decent tournament. I thought he was good in the first game for the Netherlands against the Dutch. For the Netherlands, bloody hell. I thought he was good in his first game against Netherlands, and then in the second game against Qatar, I thought he was a bit iffy for the goal. And I think in this game overall today, based on what I had seen in the second half, I thought he had a good game in the second half. So yeah, fair play to him, man. And yeah, Senegal just get that second goal, man. Idrissa Gana Gueye just puts it into an area, it deflects. Koulibaly, striker's finish, man, volley and that. Yeah, side volley into the back of the net. Everyone goes mad. The Senegalese player, the Senegalese substitutes just flipping travel 30, 40, 50 meters to go celebrate. They're going crazy and they just have to defend for their lives, man. The manager makes smart substitutions, brings on defensive subs. They defended well. They kept Ecuador really out of their box for most of the time. And yeah, fair play to Senegal, man. They make it through. I'm not surprised. My genuine prediction was Senegal would beat Ecuador, and obviously Netherlands would defeat Qatar. Last night I was going through the groups, and I was thinking, okay, what do I think is gonna happen? And for this one, I genuinely did think it was gonna be Netherlands and Senegal to go through. I thought it was pretty obvious, and yeah, that happened. So in terms of Senegal now and who they will potentially face in the round of 16, seeing as I do think England will defeat Wales comfortably tonight, England will obviously top the group, won't they? So if England top the group, which I expect for them to do, they will face Senegal in the round of 16. So my prediction right now, yeah, if you want an early prediction for what I think is going to happen in the Wales game, I'll give you lot one right now. I think USA are going to defeat Iran, and I think England are going to comfortably batter Wales because Wales are absolute dog. Wales are shit, bro. Wales are crap, bro. Yeah, they're too old. They can't run. 5 players attack, 5 players defend. It's not sustainable. It's just not it. The manager's a bit dodgy, so it is what it is. And they've got one of the worst Premier League goalkeepers in goal for Wales tonight in Mr. Danny flipping Ward. So if things go as I expect them to go, Holland will face USA in the round of 16, and Senegal will face England in the round of 16. I think both those games will be good, will be interesting as well. So yeah, looking forward to it, man. But yeah, that is your Group A review. When you think about it, I think Netherlands overall deserved probably to finish top. Even though I don't think they've been convincing, I think they've been more convincing than Senegal. But saying that though, I have to say Ecuador are very unlucky not to have gone through. I will say that. I have to give a round of applause. Let's give a round of applause to Ecuador, people. We have to say fair play. We have to say fair play, man, because I feel like they were very unlucky not to beat the Dutch. I thought in today's game, I think Senegal was a little bit too much for them considering the stakes. And they obviously comfortably beat Qatar. And then when it comes to Qatar, I mean, host nation, I genuinely had a sneaky feeling that they might go through at the beginning of the tournament because I don't know that cash blood. I was like that cash could come in handy, boy. But yeah, it didn't come handy at all. They are just not good enough. And you know what? At least they scored a goal in the tournament. At least it was against Senegal as well. So fair play to them, I guess. But yeah, that's it, guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. That has been your Group A review. Netherlands finished top with 7 points. Senegal finished second with 6 points. Ecuador finished third with 4 points. And Qatar finished last place with 0 points. That was probably the two that people expected to go through in Netherlands and Senegal. I know some people had Ecuador going through as well, which, you know what? Fair play. They nearly did it, and I think they surprised a lot of people. So yeah, guys, that's been your review of Group A. Please like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, follow my social media down below, and yeah, I will see you lot later tonight for the Group B review, where we'll be reviewing Iran's game against the United States and England's game against Wales. So yeah, we'll see what happens in those games, guys. Catch you lot later. Peace.